Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have two re-promotes, repackaged items in the form of something new from Pat McGrath, and new from Tom Ford. And then we also have something actually new from Hourglass. It is such a pleasure to have you here. Don't forget that you can also follow me over on Instagram, TikTok, and on Threads. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. As I said, we have two re-promotes. Just when a company brand repackages something to celebrate a specific collection or time of year, it's a little bit lazy, or maybe it's just really smart, because these brands have such big inventories. Why not just take leftover and put it in another package? But to be honest with you, all of this made such a really pretty palette. Don't worry, we'll swatch it in two different lights. It made such a pretty palette that I just kind of decided to put it all in one video. So let me tell you what we're working with here. We have a re-promote. This is the Pat McGrath Labs New Year edition. Is it New Year? Is it going to be her? It's in a red box, so it kind of becomes New Year / Lunar New Year / Valentine's? I don't know if they're saying Valentine's, but all those could be grouped together if we wanted. This is the New Year edition of the Luxe Quad Bronze Borealis. It is $62. You have seen it before, but here it is in gold packaging. Here's what it looked like before. They are the actually exact same palette. And I was when I bought this one, I thought I didn't have it already. I have an eager friend who is very willing to come snatch this one out of my hands after I finish using it, so good for her. But that is $62, and if you didn't have it already in the regular old black case, then it's new to you. So we'll go ahead and try it on. I have done a video on the original, but it's fun. We'll do a quick look with it. This also comes in a grouping with like a lipstick and with a mascara and a liner, but I just went ahead and got the quad. Surprise, surprise, I already have it. Then we also have another re-promote, but I happen to absolutely love this one and definitely did not have this shade, so this was worth it for me. This is the Tom Ford Soleil Neige version of his gloss Luxe. Normally this is in different casing, Soleil Neige, so it's white, that winter white that he does, but it's still that nice, heavy, hefty case. You're paying for it. It's $61. Comes in 3 shades, and all 3 shades have been done before in his other packaging. I picked up the shade, though there's 3 shades, I picked up the shade Inhibition for $61, but I didn't have Inhibition before, so I'm glad to have it. And this can also, in event of an emergency, be used as a weapon. If you flick it the right way with your wrist, you are going to cause some damage. Just telling you. Look for me on the news for that one, I guess. And then brand spanking new. We have the brand new Hourglass Shape and Sculpt Liner. This is a really nice liner. There are 7 shades. I picked up the 2 that you're seeing here. I'm wearing one. This is called Flaunt. I'll change it up in the middle of the video. This is called Flaunt, which is kind of a warm pink beige. And I'm wearing it as a liner and filled in the lips with it. But I also picked up, we'll swatch them, Candid, which is like a chestnut shade right here. They are really pretty. They won't smudge or feather or fade. They glide without tugging. They are transfer proof. I'm wearing one right now. Mwah! Yep, transfer proof. I really love liner with a gloss over it. In fact, that's what we're going to do today, because I really like this whole look together. That's what we're going to do today with this. So we have all of those products. In terms of the re-promotes, like me with the Tom Ford Soleil Neige, this is the shade I didn't have anyway, and I love his gloss, so it's new to me. And if you didn't have the Pat McGrath Bronze Borealis, then it's new to you. So let's go ahead and play with it all. All the details for everything will be down below, along with details for how to join our $4.99 per month live group. We have members lives, as well as things like super thanks and all the purchasing details. Let's go to some swatches. On my arm here, we have first in studio lighting, the Quad Bronze Borealis, the New Year edition. On my arm, the way it's laid out in the palette. And then next to it, we have the 2 shades of the Hourglass liner that I purchased, that true chestnut and that warm pink. You can tell the difference. And then right next to it is the Tom Ford Soleil Neige Gloss Luxe in Inhibition. If you own that already, it is indeed the same shade. Okay, we're going to see these a lot better though if we take them outside into the warm, very warm, actually very sunny California sunshine. Same swatches on my arm. There you go. Take a look at them there. It's really pretty. The Bronze Borealis is a beautiful, beautiful palette. Very useful, very easy. Like I said, if you don't have it already, you might like it. These Hourglass pencils, by the way, they each come with their own little sharpener. They're nice little sharpeners. You can never have enough sharpeners sitting around. You could use these on other pencils too. But the liners are $29 each. Let me tell you though, they're really good liners. They hold in. I've been playing with them a little bit this week before this video. They are really smooth and they're transfer proof but not drying. They're a really kind of nice budge-free lip color. If you don't want to have to reapply or you just want to throw a gloss on, I really like it. But I'm kind of getting ahead of us a little bit here. So let's go ahead and try these on. Now, because I'm doing so many products, I like to do timestamps. So there are timestamps below, and just to neaten up the screen, I didn't clutter the screen with them. They are, when you go to scroll down below, they will be there. So make sure that you check those out if you're in a hurry and want to see only one product today. Okay, let's go ahead and try these all on, and then I'll switch up the lips and we'll try on the Tom Ford. While I'm getting everything kind of ready, make sure that you are still subscribed to this channel, and if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and it just helps my channel grow and I'd appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look at our Bronze Borealis palette. I am going to use it from the new one just so we can see if there's any difference in the old. I think it's old stock, so I sincerely doubt it. We're going to go in with some Sonia G brushes here. These are really, really pretty shades. We have one matte here, which is very useful, but it is kind of, let me fix up I have concealer on my eye. It is kind of dark, for a transition shade, but I think it works, McGrath is very editorial. Okay, let's just get that on there. We're going to do that on both eyes. I love how I tapped off the brush originally and not now. Okay, and then I'm going to switch all Sonia G brushes here. Same matte shade underneath the eye. Wow, this is really pretty. Wait till you see the way all these colors go together too. They're really nice. It's kind of a nice little look. Okay. Still sticking with Sonia G. This is performing just like the other one did. I'm going to go in here just on the outer part of the eye. Okay. A super easy bronze look that will work, for a night out. You can't go wrong with these kind of warm neutrals, especially the way Pat McGrath does them. Okay, and this on the mobile lid, same brush. I mean, there's no need to make brush laundry here, guys. There's just no need. This is just such a pretty look. Not a waste of money, and then same brush into the very inner corner, kind of doing a very simple lightest to darkest progression there. Look, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Look how quick that was, how simple, how easy. It's really polished, very, very pretty. Let me show you a little bit of these lip looks that we have here. Here is that first shade on. Let's do it a little bit darker, and then we'll go ahead and change it. It's just super, super smooth, and like I said, they do come with their own sharpener. And this is, I'm really going to recommend this particular Hourglass product to those of you that just want to be able to sip your Coke Zero, if you're anything like me, to eat your lunch, to not worry about anything, and it feels like literally nothing on my lips. There's no softness to a lipstick. If you put a lipstick over it and you have a lipstick you like that wears off quickly, this would be great because after the lipstick wears off, this would still be there. It's just waxy enough to hold in color. I'll show it to you with a gloss in a moment, but it is not so waxy that it tugs. As Hourglass said, there's no tugging or pulling, and sometimes those can tug or pull. This is an excellent lip liner. I mean, Hourglass did this right. It's a lip liner, so I know it's not all that exciting, but it's a good lip liner, and you need lip liner almost daily, right? Okay, let me take this off. I'm going to need some makeup remover to take it off, and then we'll try on the other shade and that Tom Ford gloss with it too. Stay right there. Okay, I'm wearing the shade Candid now, just as a liner, as you can see. And one of the other great things about these, and I mean, I really truly am quite gaga over these liners. Again, a liner, I know it doesn't sound amazing, but these are really useful little guys. There is some playtime, just like an eyeliner would have before it sets. So I just lined my lips really quickly. I didn't do anything perfect. First of all, I'm not one for perfection, as you know. But secondly, I know I'm going to put some gloss over it. But you know, I messed up a little bit, and you can just go ahead and it comes right off. But when it sets, it's there for good. This is a lovely, lovely product. So let's go ahead and try on this Inhibition shade. It exists already, but here it is in Soleil Neige packaging. And for $61, you better like it. His gloss is so expensive. Okay, let's try it on. What do you think? Gosh, that's pretty. What do you think? Now, if I had done this with the liner a little bit newer, you know, it's been on for 5-10 minutes. I do other things when I stand up. But, you know, if I had done that together, I could have blended them maybe a bit more, and perhaps that would have been better. But what's also really, really nice about this, when I moisturize it with the gloss, it doesn't kind of re-energize the liner. That's a good thing. My issue with a lot of lip glosses and lipsticks that don't buzz is that when they get wet, because you had something to drink or whatever, they kind of will smear. And this doesn't reanimate with that liquid from the gloss, and I think that makes it an even better product. What I would do if I were to do it again, and I'll do it in upcoming videos, is I would put on the gloss right when I put on the liner so that it's not as harsh of a difference. You know, all of these things can be played around with so that they're made to suit. You know, it's really hard to use a product the first time and do it exactly how you like. I just love the way these colors all blend together, so I thought it was a really pretty kind of warm winter look, you know. Again, 2 re-promotes that might be new to you. So let me know what your thoughts are. Did you pick any of these up? Did you not realize they were re-promotes? Brands can be kind of sneaky with re-promotes. I definitely had to check back and forth and look at the shade names and look at and that's upsetting. That is upsetting. I wish they would kind of be a bit more forthcoming with that information, but I guess that doesn't really suit the bottom line now, does it? What a shame. But this is where you guys come in. This is what makes us a community. Let me know your thoughts. Talk to me a little bit about your thoughts on these kind of re-promotes. Do you feel that they hide it a little bit? What do you think that does for brand trust? Did you think they were new and now you realize they're not? Those kind of things. And let me just say, forget those re-promotes for a moment. If you need a good lip liner, if you're a lip liner and gloss fan like I am, you are not wasting your money with these Hourglass liners. They are absolutely lovely. All right, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you like multiple products in one review like this. I'm changing it up a little bit and doing kind of a few products and then skipping a day. So I always am open to all of your feedback. Don't forget to share and like, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.